Hey there, I'm Veronica. I'm so happy to be with you today. Today I'm going to be introducing you to one of my favorite movies. Now, why do you need to see this movie? Well, it is a movie about love and love prevailing, and I think that it'll give you a happy and warm feeling inside, especially if you are in love with your friend and you're waiting for them to develop romantic feelings for you. Before we get to that, I do want to take a moment to say to subscribe to this channel, hit that bell icon if you haven't already. And if you would like to work with me one-on-one, VeronicaIsles.com is the place to go. So let's talk about this movie. This movie is called Some Kind of Wonderful, and you may have heard me mention it before. It is one of my most favorite movies. Now, this movie is from 1987. It is an oldie, but a goodie. And I highly recommend you see this, especially if you are in love with your friend. Now, this movie takes place in high school. So this movie is all about a pair of best friends named Watts, that's the girl, and Keith. Now, Watts is desperately in love with Keith, but Keith hasn't shown her any sort of romantic feelings as of yet. To give it another snag, Keith is in love with Amanda, a popular girl. Watts has to suffer through listening to Keith talk about Amanda. However, she never gives up. She must hold this belief inside that one day Keith is going to come to his senses and be in love with her too. Now, the movie is all about Watts kind of having to suffer through watching Keith woo Amanda. However, she's diligent. She doesn't succumb to sadness, despair. She just kind of goes along with it. And Keith even takes Amanda out on a date. Watts is the driver. Watts just goes along with it. But inside, you know she's holding on to those images of her and him together. You know that she is holding out for the moment that's beautiful, that's perfect, where he finally discovers his love for her. Now, spoiler alert, the movie does have a happy ending. And this is exactly why I want you to watch it. It is a beautiful, heartwarming movie of love prevailing over all. Now, there's a dramatic conclusion where Keith finally does come to his senses. He realizes that Amanda wasn't a good fit for him, and he runs after Watts, and they kiss romantically, and they live happily ever after. Watts even gets a pair of diamond earrings. Not going to explain how that happened, but you'll have to watch the movie to find out. And there's a line at the end where he says to her, "You knew you were going to get these." And she's like, I didn't. And he's like, you knew. And I'm going to say she did know. Because that's what ended up happening. It wasn't Amanda who got the earrings. It wasn't Amanda who got Keith. It was Watts. And she was the best friend. She was the one who he seemingly didn't notice. And she was the one who prevailed and won in the end. So again, if you are in a situation where you are in love with your best friend, waiting for them to notice you, this is a perfect movie to watch. This is also a perfect movie to watch if you are looking for a happy romantic ending, because again, it's sort of a love triangle. There is a third party, yet love wins. So I highly recommend this movie. It is one of my favorites, and it'll make you feel happy, excited about life, and definitely full of joy and enthusiasm. It will brighten your day and give you hope. Some Kind of Wonderful from 1987, starring Eric Stoltz, Mary Stuart Masterson, and Leah Thompson. It is a classic. It is one of those films that gets overlooked from the 80s, and I do think that it's one of the best. All right, so I am Veronica. I hope you have a lovely day. I hope this could help inspire you. You can work with me one-on-one, VeronicaIsles.com. You can send me an email at VeronicaIsles@gmail.com. I would love to hear from you. Do subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and hit that bell icon to be notified as to when I first release new videos. I am on Instagram, so do follow me there. And I have 5 ebooks available on Amazon. I will list that link below. I will also list the link below to Some Kind of Wonderful so that you can check it out. Watch it now. It is amazing. Have a great day.